Happy spring gardening, friends! I have been working on a big project the last couple weeks, and I'm excited to share it with you. Today is actually the most exciting day of the project, and you probably already know why because you've probably seen the title, but I will be planting roses in my rose circle today. So I've had them soaking out here on my front porch for the morning. We went out and did some errands, and now this afternoon I'm going to go ahead and get them in the ground. Here is the rose circle as it is now, so there needs to be more work aside from planting the roses done, but I have dug out the beds. I decided to dig out the grass, and I am going to add some edging to the inside and the outside to try to keep the grass roots from growing in, because that's been a major problem for me. And it does have a little bit of homemade compost on top, and then the spot where each rose is going has some extra composted cow manure. Afterwards, we'll be adding some cardboard in between the roses and mulching the whole thing. And the middle will be landscaped fabric with pea gravel on top. The two arches you see, the two arches here are from Kinsman. Is it Kinsman Gardens? This is actually, if you follow Creekside Nursery, these are the same arches she had. I had been debating since last fall. I knew I wanted arches, and I couldn't figure out which ones I wanted. If I wanted to go, I was debating between wood and metal, and I just couldn't figure it out. And I saw hers, and I was like, that is what I want. So these are two Kinsman lattice arches. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with the Claire Austin rose. This is a white, creamy white kind of with a yellow hint to it, and it's climbing. So there's going to be one on either side of this trellis in the front. Let's get started. One little rose in, and now we got 7 more to do. Okay, everybody, I did it. It's been a couple hours, maybe more than a couple. I don't know how many hours it's been. It's been at least 3, if not 4. I did run in for a quick snack. I need to go feed the baby, but I did want to give you a quick tour now that they're all planted. So this is just planted roses in my rose circle. Let me introduce you. This is what we've got here on the trellises. So the first 2 on the trellis here are Claire Austin, and they are like a white with a hint of yellow. I'm very excited. Hopefully they will show up well like in the moonlight so I can see them from inside,
because again, this is the side with the house. We're going to come through this way for right now to try to avoid my shadow on the plants. So those were both climbing roses, just to be clear. They're going to climb the trellis, hopefully. And then this is a shrub rose. This is Roald Dahl, and it's an orange color. I'm going to call it peach, but it really is more on like of a vibrant peach, I guess. And orange usually, and you know, throughout my life has not been my favorite color, but I really love the peaches right now. So I'm excited about that one. And then I don't have any in the center here. For this year, I'm going to try to put pots with some evergreens in there. I do want to put some more evergreen structure in this space because again, it's kind of a formal space here. Over here, we have, I believe it's, let's see, Emily Bronte. Yes, I'm sure that's what it is. Emily Bronte, which is like a soft, like really, really soft, creamy pink with like a hint of yellow or peach to it, I believe. It's also beautiful, and I will hopefully put pictures up here. Any pictures are from David Austin, and I'll have it linked below as well. Let me move around to the other side now so we avoid my shadow. Okay. So on this back trellis are two James Galway climbing roses, and they are a beautiful pink color. And hopefully, because they're, you know, a brighter color than the white, you can see the trellis from the front as well, both trellises really, from wherever you're standing. And so we should be able to, they should pop out enough at us that we should be able to see them from the farther distance. But oh man, guys, I really hope that they take well. And just imagine these trellises like absolutely just covered in roses. Won't that be glorious? Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep going. We got two more shrub roses. This one is the Lady Gardener. And it is more on the, how do I describe it? Well, you'll see the picture, I guess. I think it's supposed to be another peach one. But it's a different, it's maybe not as orange, more on the pink tones than Roald Dahl. And then this last but not least, this is actually a newer rose in the David Austin line. I think it might be new this year. If not this year for 2022, it was new for 2021. But this is Eustacia Vye. I don't know if I'm saying Eustacia right, so if you know, please correct me. But yes, that is another shrub rose, and that's where we are in the rose circle. So I'm obviously very excited that I've put a lot of work in the last couple weeks just to get this all dug out. My friend helped me edge it, but then I did actually dig it all myself, and that was a major effort. I did not get all the roots out, and you might have noticed that when I was digging the holes and planting, I did find more grass roots, but I did what I could, and I'm hoping with cardboard and the edging, it won't be as bad as some of the other beds. What left to do here is to edge and put the edging in around. Obviously finish the landscape fabric in the center, and then put cardboard and mulch in the beds and pea gravel in the middle, and that's it. I'm really, really excited. Oh, and then I'm going to put a few more plants in. This year, I think I'm going to stick with annuals just to see what I like, what looks good. I'm hoping I can get my hands on some verbena. I think it's boreantis. It's the tall verbena that pops up, because I think with all of these colors, that would look lovely. Nepeta would be another good one, but I think that's a perennial, and I don't know if I want to commit yet. To finish up, I just wanted to give you a peek of these daffodils. Aren't they gorgeous? These are part of the pink mix. It looks like they might be Del Nasa, and I've got them all over the place. Happy spring, everybody, and happy gardening.